Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to Hawk Hill for this ESPN 10 El Decimo presentation of the Manhattan Borough Playoffs. Quarterfinals. Kelly way with the tip. Around the top to Costa. Luckman, dribble drive to Stanley. Kelly, long three ball. Bang! Just the start that Coach Andrews was looking for. 3-1. There was a technical foul on the Hawks early. Hawks in the man to Karchik on Bourbon. That'll be a matchup to watch. Into to the rack, no good. Luckman clears the glass. Kelly, Hawks up 3-1 early. Elrow in their patented 2-3 zone. Kelly on Gray. Luckman, Costa from way downtown. Hawks! Nothing but the bottom of the net for Costa. Early technical, given to the Hawks. Started off 1-0 for Elrow, and that was some motivation for the Hawks. And we got Costa for the hold on Bintu. Hawks coming out in the man, 6-1 early, 6:59 to play. Bourbon, the all-city performer, 4-year starter for Coach O'Sullivan. Gray works around the shin, back to Gray on the Bintu. Costa on her. Rainbow over three, in and out, no good. Kelly clears it. Kelly across the line. They were extending the 2-3. They need to know where Stanley is all the time. They kick it around to Karchik. Luckman, good fake, dribble drive. Off. Stanley rebounds. A runner from her, no good. Gets her own rebound. Hawks all over it early. Back to Kelly. Coach Andrews wants a reset. Gray and Bourbon to the top on the 2-3. Round to Stanley. Long three from Stanley rattles around, no good. It's Costa. Really stolen by Bourbon. Kelly keeps it alive. Dribble drive. Kelly, same spot, 3-ball, good. Hawks catching fire, and Coach O'Sullivan needs a TO, baby. 9-1, 6:03 to go. Coach O'Sullivan behind early in this. The battle of the famous first ladies, Eleanor Roosevelt versus the Clinton Hawks. Bringing you all the action live here on ESPN 10 El Decimo. And our sister station, 93.3 WMMR, The Hawk. Your starting lineups for tonight's action. Brought to you by Instagram, polluting minds and reducing attention span since 2019 for Coach O'Sullivan's Huskies of Elliott. It's that senior, all-city performer Avery Bourbon, sophomore Bernie Shem, junior Liliana Conlon, and junior Pico Gray, the star goalie from that soccer team that fell to the Hawks in the city finals. More on the soccer action later. Bourbon behind the back onto Karchik. Kelly on Gray, Hawks in the man. Deshen kicks it into Pico. Kicks it into Bintu, rather. Good defense there from Costa. Gray with Kelly on her. To Bourbon. Dribble drive. Karchik had a lot of ball there. They're going to call a reach. 5:36 to play. 9-1 Clinton. Gray. Bourbon to Karchik on her. Dribble drive, they switch. Good help from Stanley. Kicks it into Bintu. Good defense from Costa. Rattles around, no good. Back out. Conlon thought about a three. Shen, no good. They battle for it. Elrow keeping possession here. Conlon with a long three, no good. Stanley clears. And Kelly across the timeline. Elrow in the 2-3. Luckman with the left with a floater. Gray keeps it alive to Conlon. They shrink. And a good look across to Karchik at the piece of it. They're going to say blue ball. Coach Andrews, as did most of the crowd, thought that might have gone off Gray once the Karchik got a piece of it. It's going to stay blue ball. Conlon the trigger inside the Gray. They're going to get Costa. That may be her second. We're not sure if that first foul earlier was on Kelly or Costa. Coach Andrews will check at the scores table. Starting lineups for the Hawks. 5'3" senior guard Jaya Kelly. 5'5" junior guard from PS 234 Kate Stanley. 5'6" junior forward from the Upper East Side Charlie Luckman. And from PS 234 Tokarczyk and Costa. 1 of 2 from Gray. Gentleman, the freshman now in for O'Sullivan, Coach O'Sullivan. A long pass headed to Tokarczyk. Costa chases it down, finds Stanley. Dribble drive from Stanley around to Kelly. Kelly knifes through the zone. A lot of contact. They're going to get the freshman Gentleman. Kelly's going to shoot 2 in this great rivalry, the Battle of the First Ladies. And what a rivalry this has become the last 2 years. Kelly, 2 for 2 from downtown, trying to go 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. That's run to good. Gray back. She knifes to the basket, cuts it inside the Bintu, cost on her. Got the bucket 10-4. Hawks were expecting this press. Well, they're going to get Bourbon with a foul. Coach O'Sullivan does not want to see cheap fouls out front from Bourbon. Does not need her reaching. Good use for the left hand there from Stanley. Good piece of skill. 10-4. Kelly wants Caroline. Elrow in the 2-3. Goes past to Stanley. Get doing out on her. Tokarczyk. Back to Stanley. Runner blocked. They try to double team Bourbon. They try to double team Bintu. Tokarczyk is down and forced the turnover. Bintu a force inside with that long reach. Tokarczyk to Luckman. Luckman dribbles right back to Tokarczyk. Tokarczyk drives on Bintu. She gets blocked. And they're going to say blue basketball. They're going to start the offense. 10-4. In this rivalry game, more on the rivalry, the hardwood and the soccer court, soccer field momentarily. Bintu having a big night so far. Rattles around no good. Throws to over the top. No call. Tokarczyk away with it. To Kelly. Kelly thought about a long pass. Hold it back and resets to Stanley. They run the weave. Costa. Bourbon and Gray up top. And a good look in Tokarczyk to Kelly. And Bintu. Blocking a lot of shots tonight. Bourbon. Coach Andrews wanted Stanley to just plant her feet and not contest that shot. Probably would have charged in the second foul on Bourbon. Instead, she's shooting 2. These two teams met here on Hawk Hill 2 years ago. Came in undefeated in the league. Elroy came away with the victory there en route to the city title that year. Last year, they did not play. But Elroy won the Borough. Hawks finished in the Final Four in the Borough. Both teams were in the Final Four in the city last year. Tremendous rivalry. Stays Elroy basketball, Gray to trigger. Puffer from the baseline, no good. Bourbon goes sprawling on the ground. We've seen that technique in soccer from her as well. Trying to influence a call. Didn't get it though. Kelly. 10-5. Hawks doubling up early. Costa to Luckman. Trying to find a crease in that 2-3. Tokarczyk. Stanley skip pass. Luckman. Bounce pass to Costa. Tokarczyk. Good bounce pass to Costa. They're going to get a foul there. Let's see if they're going to get it on Bintu or on from the top. Gonna get it on Pico Gray, number 1. Bintu dominating the inside early, defensively for Coach O'Sullivan. He's telling his front court not to reach. Hawks. Costa. Cash money to line. Beret. To Bourbon. She says clear out. Tokarchuk will pick up her second on the drive. 12-5. Man working early for the Hawks so far, but they can't afford foul trouble. Taking on the inside players. More substitutions. That freshman Cadenza will sit back down for Coach O'Sullivan. Shen back in the game. 12-7. 2 for 2 from the line from Bourbon. Kelly on Bintu, blocked. Gray standing on her. Off the glass, good. 12-9. Oro coming right back. Bourbon and Tokarchuk tie up. It's going to be Kelly. Extended 2-3. Way downtown from Kelly. Bourbon snatches the rebound. Really thrown away. Conlon, Gray, inside the Bintu. Dribble drive from Gray. And really thrown away. Wisely, Stanley hustles it down. No good. Tokarchuk's going to get her third. That'll probably do it for Tokarchuk this half. It's going to be that 5'6" senior, Ellie McGraw, into the game for Tokarchuk. Big moment here. 133. Coach Andrews leaves Tokarchuk in with 2. She picked up her third there. Looked like she was just cleanly hustling for the rebound. Hawks looking to turn the tables in basketball this year, like they did in soccer. 1 for 2 from Bourbon. 12-10. Good place break from the Hawks. Everybody's touching the basketball, but not dribbling through the zone press. Wisely. Costa, she gets doubled there. But steps through it to McGraw. McGraw, lazy bounce pass, but it gets to Kelly. Kelly dribble drive. Costa hustles the rebound down. Gray. Minute 10 to play. Shot clock not on, at least not on the clock that we can see. 2:34 combo. Costa to Stanley, back to Costa. Luck one on the rebound. Stolen nearly by Bourbon. A low play from Bourbon, but it's going to stay Clinton ball. Costa to Luckman, back to Costa. Kelly, they leave her alone. 3 ball. No good. Shen rebound. Inside of the mean to play. All over the chance to tie her, take the lead. Bourbon, Stanley on her. For 3. No good. And it was 24 with the rebound. Inside, good cut. They find Greenberg, the sophomore, hustling and grabbing the rebound for Coach O'Sullivan, but then throws it away. Coach O'Sullivan using his bench early. He's got 8 or 9 players in the game already. Head to McGraw. McGraw to Costa. As Luckman streaking, Bintu blocks the shot, but they're going to get steps. 24 to shoot. Elrow will hope for the last shot. Gray replacing Layla Nielsen in the backcourt with Bourbon, who's gone on to apply her trade at the Worcester Polytech Institute. Traveling. Curious call from referee Dr. Freddie Pacheco. Hawks will take it though. 17 seconds to go. Hawks will hold for the last shot. Stanley throws it right to Gray. Back to Bourbon. She'll tie it up. 12 on 9 seconds to go. Bourbon steals it again. A lot of contact. They're going to cost her for her third. Major foul trouble for the Hawks, reminiscent of the first quarter 2 years ago, when Bourbon had maybe 10 steals in the quarter, en route to 30 turnovers that night for the Hawks. But they righted the ship over the years. Unusual, 0 for 2 from Bourbon. Kelly, rainbow at the buzzer. No good. 12 all after 1. Second quarter action on Hawk Hill. Borough Quarterfinals. 12 all Bourbon. Greenberg in the corner. Back to Bourbon. Kelly on the out. Good look inside to Bintu. Bintu and Bourbon. Excellent in the first quarter. Kelly had a massive first quarter for the Hawks. Greenberg. Bounce pass inside the Bintu, nearly stolen. Costa in there with what I believe is 3. And a pretty shot from Bintu. Stanley. Nearly stolen, gets her own ball. Stays in bounds, runs by everybody with the left. Good. Hawks who had been stuck on 12 for some time. Needed that bucket from Stanley. 14 off, 2 touchdowns apiece. 7-12 to play. Bourbon thought about a 3 to Gray. Stanley on her. Greenberg sets a pick. Skip past to Bourbon. 14 all, 6:56 to play. Bourbon. Kelly on her. Kicks it inside the Bintu. Oh, all the way to the bucket. Nobody there. As the shot clock was going to expire. Stolen directly by Gray. This press is working for Coach O'Sullivan early. Bourbon in and out on the 3. Rebound for Bintu. Hawks depleted on the glass to Karchik with 3. Likely done for the half. Greenberg, nice kick in the Bintu. Greenberg puffs from 3 rails around, no good. And it's Bourbon. Elrow dominating the glass. Bourbon no good. Stanley finally gets a rebound for the Hawks. She's ahead. Goes strong with the left. Kelly, great rebound against Gray. And nobody on Kelly. She'll puff. No good, and it's Costa. Quick kick to Stanley. Alertly Shen on her. In the Luckman. Back to McGraw. Kelly. Stanley, nobody on her. It's going to be short. No Hawk goes for the ball. Greenberg. Rising to go out. Gray. 16-14 Elrow. The in-game line is moving in favor of Elrow as the Hawks get deeper into foul trouble here. The kick inside to Bintu. Rattles it around, no good, but Gray amongst the trees. Bourbon, fade away. No good, Bintu. Elrow dominating the glass. Bourbon, no good, and Costa. Rebounds to Stanley. They'll slow it down. 16-14, 5 to play. Kelly. She knifes the basket. No good. Good hustle there from Stanley. Great hustle from Stanley. Reminiscent of that play at the end of the lab game with the Karchik went flying out of bounds. To flick it to Stanley for a 3. They cut the lead in half. From 6-3 late in the game. Brought new life to the Hawks. Great hustle from Stanley. Luckman. Stanley. And Grohl. Costa. Arcing 3 short. Hawks not following their shot. Bourbon. She'll go strong. Kicks it to Greenberg for a rainbow, no good. Hawks are looking at it, and McGraw away with it. Stolen by Shen. To the basket, no good. Luckman rebounds and clears. Hawks need to reset here, they don't have numbers. McGraw to Stanley. Inside of 5 to play, 16-14. Bourbon on Kelly, bounce pass to Stanley. Good defense there, all over her. No Hawks in the paint trying to rebound. It's Bourbon away with it. Bourbon, Stanley on her. Dribble drive, Greenberg around the Hawks. Count it. Sophomore Greenberg. Coach Andrews wants to tee you, and that'll give us time to tell you the coaches for tonight's action. For those HS Huskies, Coach Bill O'Sullivan, 12 years at the helm, has coached flag football and has coached this team to more hardware in Manhattan than any other team in the last 2 years. For the Hawks in his 7th year coaching, Phil Andrews, the pride of Rip City, former junior Blazer and NYU Violet. And speaking of coaches, Coach Eloy's guy, Curtis Blow, is in the building. We had him a couple weeks ago performing here. Too late in the game. He promised he would perform in the second quarter, so hopefully next time out we'll be entertained by Curtis Blow back in the building. Hawks, after that Lab Museum game, were on the bubble, some thought. The Phil Andrews show, they were on the bubble. They had dropped to third, maybe the potential to fall to 4th in the borough in the division. But then Lab Museum beat Baruch to bring Clinton back to level in 2nd place. Clinton finished strong, beating Ness and having a strong showing in the Big Apple Classic against a likely number 1 seed Medgar Evers. And the Hawks, in fact, got the 4 seed and are hosting the lower seed HS Huskies here. Coach O'Sullivan did use that as motivation, though, as seeding. I had a chance to sit down with him before the game. Hawks, Kelly. So he's going to give and go with Stanley. Hawks. Closing on double figures in turnovers. That was the critical thing to beat this experienced KGL team. Coach Andrews felt like they had to keep turnovers under 15. Bourbon, Stanley on her. Halfway through this second stanza. Gray, Kelly on her. Bintu getting a little bit of a rest here. And a good battle inside. Costa. And that freshman. Gettelsman. Hot ball. McGraw. Kicks it to Luckman. Now Stanley has numbers. Finds. Kelly has numbers. Finds Stanley. Kelly to Stanley. Hawks cut the deficit in half. 18-16. Bourbon. Stanley on her. Plays a little weave with Gray. Hawks want D-time and they get it. Stanley returns the favor ahead to Kelly for the tie. No good. And on the silly reach here, Kelly avoids the foul. Gray comes right back. Bourbon, that's her spot. Bang. She's going to drain those 80-90% of the time. Stanley, ahead to McGraw. Oh, McGraw finds Costa streaking. Oh, and a good defense there. Tremendous hustle defense from Conley. Coach Bill O'Sullivan didn't like what he saw giving up the fast break. The hustle back in the block from Conley. Hawks with a couple chances. Missed opportunities for the Hawks. Midway through the second, Bourbon, Kelly on her. Hawks down 4. Plays a little weave with Conley. Bourbon, a little give and go. A nice give and go from Gray. Finds Bintu inside. That's money. 22-16. Looks like Hawks could get away from the Hawks here. Costa. Bourbon nearly steals it. Fortunate the luck comes with, but Bourbon's there. Acrobatic shot, no good. Bourbon. Hawks are going to hope to keep it within 10 by the half. And get Takachi back on the floor in the second half. Bourbon, good D from almost a pass there to Bintu. 24-16. Nearly a turnover. Coach Andrews is going to risk it with 1:49 to play. And into the game, we have that number 30, Kate Stanley, the twin sister, Quinn Stanley, the twin sister of Kate Stanley. More like Stanley's sisterhood in just a moment. Kate Stanley with the left, no good. They battle for it. Kelly away with it. She rattles around, no good. Bintu with the rebound. Gray. More on that Stanley sisterhood. And grandparents watching. Back home in on Wisconsin. Bintu on Stanley. Look at the steps. Tokarczyk to inbound. 1:26 to play, down 8. Bounce pass stolen immediately by Bourbon. Tokarczyk ties her up. Quinn Stanley to inbound. Tokarczyk on her. 1:23 to play. It's going to go out of bounds right. Costa contesting the play with Bintu. Hawks worked on their press break all practice, and it's not showing so far today. Stolen by Gray. Stolen again by Bourbon. This press is working like money for Coach Bill O'Sullivan. Hawks are practically gifting the ball to the Huskies. Tokarczyk to Stanley. Back to Tokarczyk. There's a double team. Tokarczyk travels. They don't call it. Luckman finds Costa. Back to Kelly. Long three. Oh, bang! That's what the Hawks needed. Bourbon can't believe the no call on the Tokarczyk travel. 52 seconds to play. They rearranged the defense. Tokarczyk covered her PS 234 former classmate and teammate Quinn Stanley in the Bintu. She goes around Tokarczyk with the rebound. She's going to come away with it. Throws it to Stanley. Down 7. Stanley with a strong move. Rattles around. No good. Bintu wins it. Oh, Kelly nearly steals it. Gray. Oh, acrobatic move from Gray. No good. Stanley and Gray for the rebound. Bintu's going to kick it to Conlon. 16 to play. Bourbon's going to hold for the last shot. Dribble drive. No good. Costa clears it to Kelly. 6 to play. Stanley. Kelly. 3-ball at the buzzer. No good. 26-19 at the break. And we are back. Hawk basketball. Start the third. Hawk Hill. Manhattan Borough Quarterfinals. Kelly. Long three. Short. Rebounded by Luckman. Keeping it alive for the Hawks. Stolen immediately by Bourbon. Bourbon set a PSAL record in the first quarter 2 years ago here with steals. It is up to her old tricks here. Stanley on Bourbon. Bourbon driving the baseline. Contact. She rattles it in. Huskies draw first blood and stay in the press. Tokarczyk nearly throws away, but it's off Gray's hand to Kelly. Kelly gets it back to Costa. Stanley all alone for 3. Good! Hawks needed that. 28-22, 6-point game. 7 to play. Gray across the timeline. Kelly on her. Oh, Stanley immediately steals and quickly to Kelly. Kelly bounced past this. Stanley. No good. Hawks. Missed some big layups in the second quarter and start off the same. Okay, Bintu all over the back on Costa, no call. Reset for Elro. Coach Andrews talking at halftime to reduce the turnovers and get some rebounds. Bourbon, Stanley on her. Coach Andrews wisely has Tokarczyk off of her. Rebound by Tokarczyk. Kelly with it. Kelly baseball pass behind Tokarczyk. He keeps it alive though. Luckman. Back to Kelly, they reset. Gray on her. Extended 2-3. Tokarczyk over to Kelly. Greenberg on her. Shot clock winding down. Luckman, Bintu on her. It's Costa. Long three, no good. They battle for it to Karchik. Stolen by Bourbon. They checked the tape 2 years ago. We got to have our ESPN statisticians count Bourbon steals. Last year, 2 years ago versus today. No good to Karchik rebounds. Kelly, Stanley, Bourbon on her. Two of the best guards in the city on each other. Kelly way downtown, count it. Kelly from the Lower East Side pulls the Hawks to within 3. Gray, 5.5 to play. We have to go to Greenberg. It's Karchik on her on the baseline. Karchik ties her up. Coaching maestro moves, but it's Karchik on Greenberg from Coach Andrews here. Inside the Bintu, she loses it, but Stanley away with it. They're gonna call jump. Hawks wanted to reach on Bintu, they're not gonna get it. It's gonna be Hawk basketball. Press from Coach O'Sullivan immediately. Denying the passes, she tries to get to Costa and does. Costa nearly travels. Finds to Karchik, to Kelly. They're gonna foul a shot. Stanley to trigger Bintu on her. 28-25. They're trying to deny Kelly the ball. To Luckman, to Kelly. Kelly Greenberg on her on the baseline. And Bourbon with another steal. Bourbon, the commit to Michigan. Will she play? Will she walk on for the soccer team or play club soccer? Is the question all you soccer fans want to know. And all you soccer fans that saw the Hawks 4-0 on Randall's Island Icon take the city title. More on that in a moment. Bourbon, Karchik does not want to foul her. Fade away. No good. Stanley, strong rebound, has Kelly ahead. Stanley, 2 on over the Gray. Takes it herself, gets out of contact. Good. 28-27, Hawks within 1. Speaking of Stanley, that'll give us a chance to talk more about the Stanley sisters. Quinn and Kate Stanley. Big shout out to Gigi. Grandma Gigi watching in Milwaukee. PS 234 represented. Those twin sisters, 2 PS 234 grads and graduates of the Lamont Manhattan Youth Basketball League. Parents Wendy and Todd looking on with a newly stitched half Elro, half Clinton jersey that they spoke with the Kelsey family after the Super Bowl last year when Mom and Dad Kelsey went with the half Eagles, half Chiefs. That's the one that Wendy Stanley, the designer of Stanley Cups, of course, and sponsor of the Loud Museum game, are wearing. Back to live action. 28-27. We got a ball game on Hawk Hill, Borough Quarterfinals. Bintu, back to Bourbon. Costa on her on the switch. Gray. Kelly on her. Bourbon. Costa. O'Sullivan saying, give it to Kelly. Kelly, strong help defense. Shot clock winding down Bintu. Oh, great defense at Luckman. She ties up. And they're going to say shot clock violation. Tremendous defense from the Hawks. Help defense from Luckman and from Kelly. In on Bintu. Now can the Hawks break the press without turning it over? Nearly a travel, but no. Costa across. Luckman with the left. Yes! First lead of the night since 9-8 for the Hawks. It's a 10-0 Hawk run. Stay composed, says Coach Andrews. Play some D. Bourbon. Stanley on her dribble drive. All the way good. And they give it away again. The press working like a charm. And double dribble, they do see it. Nothing for the Hawks. Clear double dribble from Shen. Hawk basketball. 30-29. Turnovers mount for the Hawks. To Karchik to inbound. Man-to-man press. Costa. Bourbon on her. They trap. To Karchik. Avoids the double team. Gets it to Costa. She drops it on the ground. Stolen. Stolen by Gray. Right basketball. That last one was a shot clock violation, so Coach Bill O'Sullivan may have a point here. That was not a jump. But they are going to say Hawk basketball. Carts at the trigger. They've only seen zone presses this year, the Hawks. Can they get past this man press? Costa has Luckman ahead. 2-on-1. She travels immediately. Clinton playoff doubleheader here tonight at Hawk Hill. The middle school varsity girls fell in a thriller in overtime to Lab Museum. Barn burner here, 30-29, 3 to play in the nightcap. The high school varsity Manhattan Borough Quarterfinals. Nice kick into Bintu. Good help from Kelly. Stanley away with it. Hawks have numbers. Kelly from way downtown to Karchik on the backside, pulls the rebound. Kicks it out to reset to Costa. Costa dribble drive. A lot of contact, no call. Bintu to Gray. Gray breaks the press on Kelly. Turns it back around, resets, 30-29. HS Huskies by 1. Bourbon for 3. Guys around, no good. Oh, good fight from Costa. Good fight from Costa to keep alive against Bintu. Goes to Luckman. Looked like a reach there from the Huskies, but they're going to say jump. Hawks going to watch cutters here. Greenberg kicks it to Gray, stolen by Tokarczyk. Kelly, she's got numbers. Lovely bounce pass. And one! Brilliant bounce pass from Kelly to Stanley. 31-30, Hawks, she'll shoot one. No quit in this Hawk squad. They got down a couple years ago to Elro and never looked back and blew them out. This Hawk team. Upper class heavy. They've been through the battles this year. Coming in 17-7. 11-3 in league play. Up 2. Bourbon, strong move to the hoop. They shut her off. Greenberg, puffer from the baseline. Bintu ties it up. Bintu had a tent camped out. Had a thermos, was in the lane for a long time, no call. Tokarczyk ahead to Kelly. She streaks good. That's how you break the press, says Coach Andrews. Back comes Greenberg. 34-32 Hawks. Bourbon, the All-City player, kicks it in, giving Bintu way too much room. But she throws it up. No good. Stanley behind the back 3. 3 players on her kick. Bourbon trying to rile up the defense here. Conlon replaces Greenberg for Coach O'Sullivan. It's Stanley, Kelly, Costa, Tokarczyk, and Luckman for Coach Andrews Hawks. Kick inside to Tokarczyk. Costa. Luckman. No good. Conlon. 34-32. Bourbon. Hawks have been in a bunch of barn burners this year. Kaito at the high post. Bourbon on Stanley. They kick it in to Bintu. Good help. She travels. Well, they're gonna get a reach before the travel. Luckman. That'll be team foul number 2.25 on the Hawks. 2 fouls on Elro. But they get it right into Bintu. She's having a big night. Tough to defend against. Long arms, big reach. A lot of contact there. No call. Tokarczyk turns it over. Hawks had a few minutes there where they reduced their turnovers. They got to be pushing 15-16 on the game. That was Coach Andrews' number pre-game. Here we have that Quinn Stanley. 5'3" junior out of PS 234 for Shen. Wearing number 30, just like her sister. 2 Hawks on Bintu. Gray. Now they get into Bintu. That's their go-to play. She goes to Karchik. Good rebound. And they're going to get a foul. This time they do get the foul on Bintu. Karchik strong on the glass for the Hawks. Inside of a minute to play, 34 all. Hawks need to break this press. Costa. To Karchik. To Karcher, nobody on her, wisely dribbles across. To Luckman. Luckman, a floater, short. Didn't throw away with it. Gray, oh, she's got Stanley streaking. Stanley, good! Gwen Stanley breaking the heart of the Clinton crowd and nearly stealing away. Oh, that lazy pass there, but Kelly gets it stolen by Bourbon. 18 to play. Bourbon had to Stanley. Unselfish to Gray, but Costa away with it to Tokarczyk. 12 seconds to play. Nearly a travel. Luckman, oh, she's got Costa. 5 to play. Costa, puffer, no good. Six straight by Elro to take a 36-34 lead after 3. Fourth quarter action, a date with the Murray Bergstrom Blazers awaits the winner. 36-34, Elro got hot. Late in the third, Ken Stanley get hot, short. The battle for it, Tokarczyk, Gray. Tokarczyk pulls it away, goes up with the left, no good. And Bourbon pulls it down. Bourbon wants a rotation. They have Tokarczyk now inside on Bintu, switching it up on defense. Rattles around no good. Tokarczyk had the rebound, lost it off her leg. Luckman and Tokarczyk surround Bintu. Good kick back to Stanley there. Gray to Bourbon. Oh, good back cut from Stanley. Count it! Stanley back cut on Luckman. The PS 234 classmate of 4 of these Hawks breaking their heart with the last 2 baskets. Stanley to Karczyk. Thrown away inside. But they battle for Kate Stanley against her sister. Oh, and they're going to get Quinn Stanley fouling her sister Kate. First foul of the quarter. Grandma Gigi looking on in Milwaukee. Wonder if they sent her one of those half Elro, half Clinton shirts. Kelly the trigger, finds to Karczyk. Another foul on her, not twin sister, but fellow classmate and former Manhattan Youth teammate Quinn Stanley found to Karczyk. Cost the top of the key. 3-ball, baseline, Stanley. Kelly rather good. Kelly drops a dime from the baseline. Cuts it to 1. 6:52 to play. Bourbon. Elro travels well. Big crowd here, capacity crowd. And Elro brought a lot of people. Bourbon standing there. They kick it into Bintu. Karczyk playing with 3. Good in the foul. To Karczyk there. Just had her hands straight up. But they're going to get her for the foul. Coach Andrews is going to have to think about making a move here. To Karczyk, but over there with her hands up. But they got her for the foul. 40-37. Stanley across the timeout. 6:30 to play. Hawks in foul trouble. Kelly again with the bomb. No good. Stanley rebounds. Oh, stolen right away by her PS 234 teammate. Costa to Karczyk away with it. To Costa, they look to reset. 6 to play. Kelly, Bourbon on her. AAU teammates for years. Going at it. Costa wide open, short. Karczyk's going to battle for it, keep it alive. Luckman couldn't get to it. Bourbon. 6 to play. Huskies by 3. Bourbon wisely slows it down. Bourbon wants them to clear. What a nice kick in the Bintu. Rattles around, no good. Costa pulls it for the Hawks. Hawks with a chance to cut it to 1 or tie. Kelly on the run. Stanley dribble drop. Floater. Good! 40-39. 5:31 to play. Gray. Hawks back in the man. Gray across the timeline. Runs a weave with Bourbon. Bourbon gets good help from Kelly. Gray. Kicking into Bintu. Costa nearly steals it. They're going to get Costa with a hand on the basketball. Kate Stanley's going to take a seat. That junior Shen back in the game for Coach Bill O'Sullivan's Huskies. 40-39. Huskies by 1. Shen the trigger. Two Hawks all over Bintu. We're going to go back up to Kong. Boom. Long 3. 2 Hawks there. To Karchik. Post. They're going to get Bintu over the back. Big play there for the Hawks. Karchik gets the position. Into over the back. 3 persons in the corner on Elroy. Elroy's going to fall back and take the press off, surprisingly. Fall back in the man. Kelly, 3-ball long. I think a Hawk, it looked like a Husky got a piece of it. And they're going to say, yes, they did. It's going to stay Clinton Hawk basketball, kicking it underneath Kelly. Kelly, Stanley, 3-ball, arcing, no good, they battle for it. Tokarczyk gets in the ground with Bintu. Oh, and a great hustle from Kelly. Tokarczyk's gonna go to the hoop, battles around, no good, gets her own rebound to Kelly, no good, Tokarczyk, yeah, it doesn't, they battle for it. Oh, and a little bit of, and they're gonna give Tokarczyk 2 points for the takedown in the wrestling move. Vince, the WWE scouts that are in the building, gonna get a timeout. As we said, Hawks come in 17-7, 11-3 in league play, finished second in AA Manhattan action. This Elroy squad, 12-1, finished atop the Manhattan AAA action. And how about that Clinton boys team this year? Undefeated in league play. We have some of the superstars from the Clinton boys team in the house, awaiting their seeding for the playoffs this year. March Madness for Clinton boys after a 1-year hiatus. They will be back and bringing it in the Single A Manhattan series. We hope to bring you a boys game on ESPN 10 El Decimo in the playoffs. We'll see where the girls finish this year. They went to the semifinals last year, the Great 8 2 years ago. A reduced 32-team tournament in AA for the girls. They're going to be looking to make a run. All roads may lead through Medgar Evers, much like all roads lead for the borough, lead through Murray Bergstrom. But first, the business at hand. 40-39. Elroy by 1. 4:39 to play. That technical at the beginning of the game, by the way, was because Clinton did not have a shot clock at the one end. Right now, that technical is the difference in this game. The shooter, people, they made 1 of 2. Oh, nice back cut from aforementioned Gray. Nice back cut from Gray, Bourbon to Gray. Luckman with the foul. 40-39. Gray to shoot 2. It's Gray, Conlon, Shen, Bourbon, and Bintu for Coach O'Sullivan. Costa to Karchik, Luckman, Stanley, and Kelly for Coach Andrews Hawks. In and out, 1 of 2. Costa clears to Kelly. Hawks with a chance to tie or take the lead. Kelly, dribble drive stolen away by Gray. Big play from Gray. Goes by herself, count it. Big play from Gray. 43-39. That time it's a bounce pass for the Hawks. So Karchik will spin and go to the basket. Kick it to Stanley. Kelly. Cross down. Kicks inside to Luckman. Back to Kelly. Dribble drive. Oh, nice slip down the baseline. Costa, shot clock running down. Stanley, long 3. No good. And Shen pulls it down. 43-39. Bourbon will slow it down and take a little time off the clock. Gray sets a screen for her. Hawks switch. Rounds around, no good. It goes to the ground. They're going to battle for it. Away with it comes. Elroy. Conlon. Bourbon will reset. Shot clock running down. Big break for Elroy there. We're going to get Stanley fouling Bourbon as the shot clock expired. Good Kelly checks out there. And Bourbon nearly steals it. Kelly back again. Kelly's going to go all the way to the cup with the left. High shot to Karchik down. She's going to get hammered. To Karchik, big offensive rebound for the Hawks. She'll shoot a pair. I think Curtis Blow has left the building, so we hope to get Curtis Blow back for you to entertain the fans in a future game. One of two for Karchik. Violation. We'll do it again. We'll do it. 1 of 2 for Karchik, but we're going to do it again. Violation blue. Says referee Marcus Johnson. No good again. Gray. Huskies by 4. 2:53 to play. Boom. Conlon, well, they've got Shen wide open. Bourbon again on the glass. Smash. Costa takes an elbow to the head, no call. Costa takes an elbow to the head, no call on Bintu. She'll get the follow basket. It's Huskies by 6. Kelly. 46-40. Hawks need a bucket. To Karchik, to Stanley. A lot of contact, no good. Shen away with it. Bourbon slow it down. 46-40. It's the kind of game Elro likes. It's the kind of game they played against Mary Bergstrom last year in the semis to beat that very talented team. Kind of game they played against South Bronx Prep in the city semis last year, 2 years ago. Oh, and a good give and go. She finds Gray. Throws it back up to Conlon. Not a lot of time to shoot. Bourbon. Huskies by 8. Hawks need to get a bucket, but can't panic here. Kelly. Shut off by Bourbon. Luckman. Weaves with Costa. Back to Kelly. Stanley, long 3, no good. Kelly gets the rebound. Good. Great follow basket from Kelly. Keeping the Hawks alive. 38-42. Very difficult team to press. This Eleanor Husky team. Experienced KG guards. Gray to Bintu's blocked by Karchik. Big block by Karchik. Stanley comes back with Gray on her. 1-on-3. Finds Karchik. Count it. Count it. Big sequence. Karchik with the block, risking her 5th foul. Stanley, eyes in the back of her head, finds Karchik for her first field of the night. Couldn't have picked a better time to get one. 48-44. How about those upcoming playoffs? Elro, poised to be a very high seed, going 12-1 in the triple. Hawks, poised to be a mid to high seed in the double A. After second place, 11-3 season. Hawks, Coach Andrews taking on all comers, playing 10 non-league games this year, including the New York Big Apple Showcase. Clearly, PSAL rewarded the Hawks for their grit and determination and effort in taking on all comers. This Elro team may be on paper a little better than the Hawks, but the body of work the Hawks put in this year, playing non-league games, playing tight games, playing 4A Beacon, the number 2 seed in the borough, into double overtime, a game the Hawks had in their grasp multiple times and let slip away, but tremendous game that was. on the road, 71-70. They'll finish with Kelly scoring what looked to be the winner. And an inexplicable traveling call nullified the basket from Beacon 170-170. Let's see what the Hawks have here. Minute to go. 58 seconds to go. 48-44. Hawks. Man press. Conlon inbound. They want to get it to Bourbon and do. Kelly on her. 48-44. Hawks need a big stop. Good help defense there. From Costa back to Gray. Conlon. Gray. You're going to get Kelly. 4 fouls each way, so from here on in, we are in the bonus. 45 seconds to play. We can't see the shot clock because there's only one, and it's here on this end. Again, that's why Elway shot a technical to start the game. They denied Bintu. They get it to Bourbon. Bourbon back to Gray. They kick it into Bintu. Good help defense here from the Hawks. Oh, they're going to get Bintu. Maybe an overdue call from Dr. Ferdy Pacheco. Pushing off on Bintu. 35.8 to play. How many fouls does Bintu have is the question. Crowd wants to know, and they're going to the bench. That's going to be all for Bintu. The senior, who came in averaging 8 points, 9 boards a night, fouls out. She's had a big game today. Walks down 4. 32 to play to Karcher. Head to Kelly. Dribble drive. Long 3 from Kelly, no good. Oh, and a great rebound inside. Back to Luckman, rattles it around. Good! Luckman, after Costa keeps it alive. They're going to foul Bourbon. Bourbon, maybe not the one you wanted to foul, and Stanley, maybe not the one you want given the foul. That might do it for Stanley. 48-46. Might only be her 4th. Bintu has fouled out. Both teams in the bonus. Stanley has not fouled out, rather. Bourbon to shoot 2. 2 shots would make it a 2-possession game. Bourbon has struggled a bit from the line tonight. Unlike her. Second shot from Bourbon. Good. Coach Andrews will take the timeout, get a chance to talk it over, and he'll get the ball side out at half court. 49-46. Let's see what Coach Phil Andrews can draw up here. It's going to be Stanley, Kelly, Costa, Luckman, and Tokarczyk. Back-to-back buckets from Tokarczyk and Luckman. With the free throw from Bourbon mixed in, has cut this 8-point lead down to 3. And there was a Kelly bucket in there as well. So it was an 8-point lead down to 3. Coach Bill O'Sullivan. For his squad, it's Gray, Shen, Bourbon, Stanley, and Greenberg. With that key moment, Bintu, who has been a force all night inside, has fouled out. But that may not affect play here because the Hawks. Let's see what the Hawks want to do. The Hawks have plenty of time, 21.6 to play, so they could get a quick 2 inside and foul. They don't have to have a 3. They can open look at a 3. I'm sure Coach Andrews would be happy to get one. But they don't need a forced 3. A lot of noise from this capacity crowd. Stanley, backcourt. Immediately backcourt in the Hawks. 49-46. Another big Hawk turnover. Could that be the game? Let's see. Oh, stole right back by Stanley. She had to coach again, didn't see her. And throws it away again. Unfortunate turnover against them for the Hawks. They had the ball 2 times. and turn it over twice. Now they gotta hope that Bergen misses 2 here and hurry up and get a quick 3. She misses the first. Hawks turnovers have plagued the Hawks all season, and it's continued tonight. Referee Marcus Johnson does not like fans being fans here on Hawk Hill. It's part of basketball, but we're changing things up in PS 234, PSAL. Curious discipline here from referee Marcus Johnson. Corbin does just enough. Hits 1 of 2. And makes the mountain just a little bit steeper for the Hawks. 50-46. We got to get a quick bucket, whether it's a 2 or a 3, and then foul. They put somebody back on the line. I don't know if they have a timeout left to then call that timeout after the next free throw to get to the half court again. Hawks had a chance to win it multiple times at Beacon and had a chance against Lab. One thing the Hawks maybe need to do a little bit of drilling on going in the playoffs is these situational, at the buzzer kind of set up plays. But we've yet to see them get a shot even. A couple key turnovers there. 50-46 is the reset. Both teams in the bonus. Clinton has 3 timeouts left. Elrow 2. 8 to play. If Elrow holds on, it's a date in Fidei at Murray Bergstrom against the Blazers. If the Hawks have a comeback up their sleeve, it'll be the Hawks. To Karchik to inbound. Kelly dribble drive. To Costa. She heaves the 3. No good. Lookman. Back out to Costa. That'll do it. Congratulations to the Eleanor Huskies. On to the semis.